Hey, my name is KJ Stokes, and I would like to talk to you about an article that I found. It is called What to Do When an Employee Spends Too Much Time on Their Phone, and it's published by the Hartford and written by Kathy Simpson on May 6, 2012. I have a particular connection to this issue because I used to work in a shoe store when I was in high school, which the supervisor showed up every every 2 weeks. So when he wasn't there, the employees was barely doing any of their work, leaving assignments for people to do that they didn't have to. For instance, the night shift workers wasn't putting all the shoes back on the shelves, or like they'll leave the shoelaces out or leave boxes out of shoes and leaving it for the day shift to do it. And once it became for the time for the supervisor to come, the workers was on everything. They was on top of all their work, making sure they do everything right because the supervisor, he's there and they don't want to get fired. I also felt victim to it a couple of times because I would be on my phone at work, not doing my job, and just chilling sometimes, just not doing it since I know I'm not gonna get in trouble. But supervision is very important. I feel like it is needed because with the youth and kids having jobs at a very young age, I feel like it's very important that they have something there to let them know that like yeah we're here making sure that you're doing everything right. And in this article, I read and explained what to do when an employee spends too much time on their phone, and I really agree with some of the stuff that I saw. It was saying that you can set limits or specific time periods throughout the day that allows your workers to be on their phone. Like, say for instance, it's like 12 o'clock during the lunch period. He's like, yeah, you can be on your phone, you can text, make calls, but keep it like low on a minimum because you still have people around you still doing work. It's just kind of like a free period. Other ways that said that you could just set rules instead of just having it to where like, no, you cannot have no phones at all. You can just make little simple rules to where it's like, um, put your phone on vibrate that you can use it. And if you do get a call, try to use a text more than a phone call because it's more quiet. But if you do end up having to get a phone call, use a text message. And so doing these things, I feel like it would enforce it would enforce like a good environment around your work. It wouldn't be as strict as people would think. A couple of like examples they put in the article was like 55% of distractions come from the phone in the workplace. Like it's no way to beat it because everybody now has phones, and phones is really how everything is going around, and you can even send money and do things like that with phones. So the way technology working nowadays, everybody has it, so there's not really a way that you could beat a phone and stuff like that. And it also states that like 75% of employees say that 2 hours of their day are lost due from phones checking like updates and statuses and things like that. And so I just feel like if you enforce a couple of rules, it would be pretty decent and cool throughout the workplace. And I wish that we would have had some of that stuff when I was at my job because I feel like it just would have been a better environment, and you'll just have the freedom and you won't be so uptight all the time. So that's my discussion.